Monday morning brings the dawn in. It's just a restless feeling by my side. Early dawning, Monday morning. It's just the wasted years so close behind. Watch out, the world's behind you. There's always someone around you who will call. It's nothing at all. Little spider, this is really not the best place for you. Good morning. It's day 11 of Nano. It is kind of atrocious out. I am getting ready to leave for campus, and that's gonna be an interesting ordeal. I'm actually pouring my coffee in a jar so that I can put it in my bag and not have to hold it in my hand, because my hands are gonna have to stay in my pockets the whole time because it's very cold out. People don't normally think about Oklahoma as a place with wintry weather, and for the most part they're right. The thing that people don't really tell you about Oklahoma, alongside the earthquakes — nobody really told us about the earthquakes, but there are earthquakes. The other thing people don't tell you about Oklahoma is the wind chill. The wind chill gets really bad. So today I'm going to be walking to campus. Wind chill's probably in the teens. So we'll see how it goes. I already had one friend text me and tell me if I started to experience early symptoms of hypothermia to stop and call her so that she could come pick me up. This would be a really good day to stay home and write all day, but I already canceled my class on Friday, so canceling today is not a good idea. Hi. It is 8:43. It's cold. Ben and I had Indian for dinner because it's cold. And now I guess I'm gonna write. I'm picking up with the dockside prostitutes. And hopefully I'm gonna end up with some sailors in here. Check that off my bingo card. I am tired. I am not feeling super motivated tonight, but I'm at least gonna kind of pitch in for, you know, a couple hours. So yeah, here we go. So I got 2,213 words tonight, which is really good. It's great. But it was kind of a weird time. Because, okay, here's the thing. I have 3 more days planned to write Act 2. And in terms of like the major plot points that I need to get through for Act 2, I am not moving through those fast enough at all. Before, I was like, hey, I need to like write these major conversation moments, and then I can go back and fill in stuff in between, and I'm not even doing a very good job with that. I keep getting distracted, like, and it's not like I'm writing stuff that isn't good or that I'm not happy with or that I don't think is worthwhile, but I'm just worried, I think, about, like, here's the thing. I am good at writing words. I am good at writing a lot of words. I am not having any qualms whatsoever about my ability to write 50,000 words. My problem is finishing. Like, writing the whole thing. Which is why I really wanted to have a draft that goes from beginning to end, even if there are gaps in there. And I'm kind of getting hung up on the minutia at this point. So like I went from like dockside prostitutes to sailors, and there was a reason for that, and it was kind of fun. And then I had a kind of a freak out of realizing that I'm not going to be able to like make it through the whole thing in a month if I keep up with what I'm doing. So I told myself I was going to like sit down and move on to the next major festival point that it was coming up. It's not the festival itself, it's the activities surrounding it, but it was another major conversation that needed to happen. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna do this. And then I sat down and wrote 500 words about the oligarchic coup that is good world building, but wasn't actually getting that conversation done for me to like move on to the next big thing. And I can't, maybe I just need to like let it be what it is and let myself write the way that I want to write. But I also know from past experiences that letting myself just write the way that I want to write means that I end up with projects that stretch for hundreds of thousands of words without ever actually coming to a conclusion. I'm good at writing words. I'm not good at wrestling them into a coherent structure and actually finishing things. So I think that for the last 3 days that I have to work on Act 2, and again, like I have these days set aside to work on Act 2, and then days set aside to work on Act 3, and then a whole like 8 or 9 days at the end to go back and fill in gaps. It's not like if it doesn't get done now, it's not getting done at all. But I really need to focus on getting through some of those major plot points because I actually don't know a whole lot about what needs to happen in Act 3 at this point, which is maybe a problem too. I kept thinking that Act 3 was going to come to me as I was writing, and you know what? It hasn't yet. So I gotta figure that out. But it's still fun. Let's see. Highlight tonight is the festival that is coming up in this major conversation is like a drama festival to Dionysus, and in my story, someone is putting on an all women version of Medea. So yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I just don't want to lose this momentum. That's what it is. I want to try to push through having a whole thing because I'm afraid of losing the momentum. And I don't want that to happen because I loved this story from the beginning, and I love it the more that I write it. And I'm just still so interested and excited about it, and I don't want to not finish the thing before that excitement fades. That's the thing for me. It's always about finishing the thing.